EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
To kick off for New Orleans.
The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Back to throw, Tannehill. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's...
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake. EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Here's Stephen Gostkowski now to kick this one off. And off we go on EA Sports. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Here we go on 4th down with Murray. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
38-yard line.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Murray now. He'll set up the screen to Drake. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Chase Edmonds.
Daquan Jones in on the tackle there.
At the 35-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9. Murray. And his throw here's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. He's at the 40. The 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Tennessee.
Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
And this is good. Our score, 7-0, Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Cardinals nothing. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. But coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
By the wide receiver.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Murray again. This is great. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And now it's 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. When with a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive. Man open left side is Brown.
Tannehill's pass.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
26 yards.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds here. Tannehill able to take off and pick up the first as well.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start the drive with Drake. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Forced out to his left. He'll run it. Murray, strong running. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To Edmonds on the toss. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Next to Rashaan Evans' name, you can put a tally for a tackle for loss. Really excellent effort on the defensive side of the football. Steps away. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing on first down is Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And this is caught at the 8. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. Dances by him. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and pound it in with Dre. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Out to his left. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Max Williams as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. And that'll make it 13-7. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The Cardinals say they have it. They do. Arizona recovers. So the onside kick is recovered. And, you know, I always thought, Charles, as someone who didn't play these positions, that going over the middle as a receiver or trying to recover an onside kick, those are two very tough things to do.
Takes a lot of fortitude to put yourself in that position, but you have to do it in order to help your team win.
Unable to recover it, it costs them. The kicking team gets the football here. Desmond King there on the coverage.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check, 43. Check, lucky.
They run with Edmonds. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, but hold everything. Did they rough the kicker here? Looked like they might have. Let's see. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at the 31-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
Now Tannehill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
It's a gain of 32. First down, Titans.
Derrick Henry. Down right around the 25.
Derrick Henry, the ball.
Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
5-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. This is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Tennessee.
25 yards for the touchdown. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. Just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They'll run on first down. Edmonds. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Nothing too fancy there. A simple toss left, but for whatever reason, the defense, they didn't seem ready for it.
Let me continue on with your thought right there, because after the play was over, I kept my eyes on the defender. Watch them get off the ground, going back to the huddle, shaking their heads and kind of pointing to each other like, what just happened there? I think you were onto something.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Fitzgerald. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. It's Larry Fitzgerald from Kyler Murray. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. And it's caught. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit.
16.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel But they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Domatov Peko, the one to get him down. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And the Titans first down.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 2nd down, it's Henry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up second.
Out of the gun, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Jonnu Smith with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. 1st down, Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock is going off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The tight end, Max Williams, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down.
He was covered by Kevin Byard.
To throw again, Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
To put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Byron Murphy, the first pick of the 2nd round there defensively.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. A 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Rashad Evans, the linebacker, recording the sack there. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Murray now, 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down again.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
4th and goal.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. To throw is Murray. Buying time to his left. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Desmond King picks it, and he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Tennessee.
Now it's Henry. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Tannehill. Over the middle to Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
49-yard line.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll run with Henry. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st down.
65.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game.
At the 39-yard line.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Tannehill now to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's second down. Throwing now, Tannehill. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over.
Today's final score, Titans 25.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building. And just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First and 10, Tannehill. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
13 yards. First down, Titans.
On first down, Tannehill. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
And the Titans, first down.
From the 50, it's Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Heavy rush, and down he goes.
Whenever you see a team deciding to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, As a defensive player, my mindset is we've got them now, and that's why they dialed up the blitz and got after them.
But occasionally, you want to pass it on 3rd and 1. I mean, not a lot for sure, but sometimes just to keep the defense guessing.
Oh, no doubt. You want to break tendencies as you go along with the game because you don't want them to just say, oh, 3rd and 1, we know exactly what they're going to do. But in this situation, as an offensive lineman, as a running back, I want to know why I didn't get the football.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 6-yard line.
And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
Complete to Derrick Henry. It's a gain of 10. First down, Tennessee.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And that one falls incomplete. Trying to dump it underneath. Now 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Tannehill with a throw caught by Brown. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards there and a first down. Again, Tannehill. Open man is Cameron Batson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 21.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
First down.
Tannehill on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Yeah, we dominate today.
Well, when both guys went up for the ball, I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense. The defensive player didn't want it to be a tie at all. He wanted a little bit more, took it, and went the other direction.
Dan Bailey now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Dan Bailey to kick off for Minnesota.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Quick slant to Brown. And they're going to get this is beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
A first down carry for Henry. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
The Titan ball carrier.
Tackle made that time by Anthony Barr.
45-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Tannehill. They'll get this complete to Batson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Complete to Cameron Batson.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
First down, Tennessee.
Now a first down throw. Tannehill being chased out left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Gladney. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Bailey now for the extra point. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game.
Minnesota.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. 27 yards there, a first down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
It's 2nd down.
After the sack on first down, Tannehill. And open left side, it's his running back with it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Back to throw, Tannehill. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
And it's
3rd. Throwing again is Tannehill. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They snap it to Tannehill. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The end result, 21 yards. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Past the 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
And 2 yards.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in this.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for the running back, Derrick Henry, but it'll be second down.
Second and 10.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Looking here for Smith downfield. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Cousins. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Cousins to throw it. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. This is Henry. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there, and it's 3rd and short. Now Tannehill. Dancing to his left. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. 20, 10, touchdown Titans. Jonnu Smith, 83 yards. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. So that's a really big play here in the fourth.
That maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense. Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. This one fielded at the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 3rd. 4-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 37 yards. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Vikings 27, Titans 13.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
Now Tannehill. Over the middle to Smith. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
22 yards.
A good pickup there at 22. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Cameron Batson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Good. Makes the score Vikings 27, Titans 20.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. to the 24-yard line.
First and 10.
A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early, and then you kind of relax.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Touchdown.
14 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, let's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock, or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Now Cousins. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 36. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now,
and that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also, on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
Well, a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.